Hello and welcome to Roguelike Dolls. I am Molly and we are playing Binding of Isaac Repentance. We did Greed in the last episode and it was pretty sick. I believe it was Greed with Isaac, and now I propose that we do a little Greed with Cain. Why not? Here's a seed for you, RSJ2GHTY. If you want to play along at home, Contagion is not a bad item, and neither is Synthol. 2 Soul Hearts. Can't lose on that, and this is probably worth picking up before we leave the floor, but we'll think about it, because Paperclip is pretty sweet. What are our goals for this run? Get powered up to shit, like to the 9s. Like, just get absolutely fucking broken out of our minds, and then kill Greed and put like 100 coins into our Greed machine. That would be the ideal way for this to go, and I'm telling you, so far, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing how we get there. The path lays out before me, the golden path that only I may take. Others have seen the path, but they cannot walk it. The spice must flow. What are you saying? What are you trying to communicate? There's too much goddamn explosions. Let me tell you that much. I've been playing the City Skylines for my City Skylines series. I think I have produced 3 episodes. By the time this gets aired, I'm hoping all 3 will have actually been out, and maybe more. You know, you never know. All right, what do we got? What do we want? I think there was a half heart in here, maybe. Yeah, up there. Which doesn't really help us. And none of these things are so good. So we're gonna skip that, and then we're gonna fight some bosses. And we're gonna skip our devil deal, because Cain doesn't have that much health. If I was in like a Maggie situation, or we had a starting item that was health, I would feel much more inclined to check it out. But at present time, I'm thinking, no, we don't need that in our life. The Dark Champion poop charges only once, but he's a little bit faster than some other varieties. So just be careful about dodging, and you got him. He also does, you know, a kind of goofy 8-directional thing. But it's no worries if you're a extremely skilled and high caliber gamer. No real reason to get hit by this guy. It's just our friend Duke. Notes to people in the nickname department: not enough Dukes. I think if we get like one really lucky Contagion blast, we're gonna kill both these bosses in like 2 seconds, but we gotta get that blast. Come on, baby, let me have it. I really don't know how Contagion works, to be honest, but it seems like it's not proccing, and I don't know why. We gotta put some damage on the bosses sometime. That's just the reality of the situation. They're just getting away with way too much volume here. Ow. We may die. We died. You know what? That's fine. That was a warm-up. FWVP 0 DDE. Spectral Tears. Now we're talking. Health up. Now that's the sick shit. Let's go. What do we got in our store? Okay. So first up, definitely want that. Nothing else is so great, but this is enough to make a start. And by, like, this is enough to make a start, I mean, we would have started on anything, and, you know, we just have to deal with it. It's going to be a little tedious, but I do want to get like 500 or 600 coins in my donation machine just to unlock Lost with Holy Mantle. It might be 800. You know, which if we have good runs with where we don't spend all of our money to get to the end of the run, you know, it could just be like 8 runs. We might die. We're not really making progress on this. Usually with greed, your first like room is usually your hardest, and then runs that are really good kind of take off after the first floor and after your first or second angel deal. And then runs that are bad just get so behind in their first room or their first couple floors that like they just die, like we're gonna do shortly here. Oh, fuck. Alright, that wasn't great. We're gonna try again. The nice thing about Cain is that you have real quick starts. Tears Up is good enough, for sure. And Sad Bombs isn't the best thing on Earth, but, you know, there's a lot of situations where Sad Bombs becomes kind of good. However, Tears Up, really good. No worries about Tears Up. Alright, get rid of them, kill these flies. Now we're cooking. I also like this arena a little bit better. It doesn't have rocks. That's kind of nice. I can't believe I got hit by that fly. That's humiliating, but also it's life. You know how I am. I need really OP items to carry me out of the start of the game because I have no discernible skills. I've been straightforward with that from day one. Also, I mentioned it on Twitter, but I had a, like, sort of a genuine but just very cringe thought the other day, and it was being a YouTuber has really helped me develop my skills and craft as a gamer. Which I call myself a gamer a lot, but it's mostly ironic. I think it's very funny to call myself gamer. Yeah. D6 is badass as hell, as is the juice. We gotta go with Little Horn. Little Horn is a sweet item. It can execute enemies, and it does good damages to bosses. It scales with luck, which Cain starts with 1 of. Overall, I think it's a top tier kind of little item. So don't mind getting the Little Horn pickup at all. We would love to proc on the Duke, though, because that would take out some flies. Alright. Not so bad. We do not mind horsemen. Do we have 2 horsemen or 1? They just hit us with 1 horseman. We're okay. I think we would have been okay had we been hit with 2 horsemen, but, you know, definitely 1 is easier. That's the kind of strategic analysis that I can bring to Isaac. Okay. This guy, you cannot do a pacifist kill on him. We tried in the last episode. He's just built different in greed mode. You can only do it in regular mode. However, he's not that dangerous of a boss in greed mode on the account that the room is very large and you don't have to worry about a lot of his different attacks. They just like have a very low probability of hitting. His spin attack, that one, as well as his kind of short range spin are probably his most dangerous attacks, but his normal jet across the room attack is just not as lethal. And we're just not going to look at... we're just not going to look at the devil deal at all. Perfect. So now here's the question. D6 or damage? And there is a right answer. And it's damage. Give me the damage. D6 is for nerds. Can't believe you'd even question it. Soul Heart is definitely perhaps worth it, but we're gonna keep moving. Can't argue with some Jesus juice. Range is really good in greed mode, as is damage always. Yeah, not even mad about this. A range up, an amazing stat in greed. The further you can shoot across the room, the safer you are. All right, so straight up, very interesting in this red card. Just 2 of diamonds, incredible. And we have 2 towers, which is something to think about. So I want to see the item room, and that's sort of suboptimal use of our money because we could have doubled it. But the answer is we're gonna not spend very much on this floor or the next floor, hopefully, and then double up to like a lot. Lost Protector should take care of some of these guys on the side of the room if it happens to collide with them. Otherwise, not a very good familiar. We definitely could do better. But we don't have to worry about it too much. It's better than it not being there, which is more than you can say about a lot of items in Isaac. Where it's like, actually, this made my run slightly worse. Should not have spent so much time dealing with those guys up there, but luckily we can just kind of avoid them. We would like to finish up a wave in its entirety so that we can avoid this this character who is following us. However, he will just disappear now that these mushrooms die. Whenever that happens. Perfect. All right. So I don't... this is probably worth it. Just in the short term, even before we double our money. And I know some people are gonna just completely go wild over that, but they shouldn't. It is kind of worth it. And also, we get to open this for free because we have Paperclip. So we're gonna use the sun for damage here. And you might be yelling like, you need to save your money so you can double it for 2 of diamonds. But the real answer is no, we don't. And actually, we could save all of our money and 2 of diamonds and take that into the greed room. And if we could get into the greed room with like 80 cents plus 2 of diamonds, we could be in a situation where we donate like 80 cents and then double it. And like we could get a tarot. I guess tarot card doesn't work with 2 of diamonds anymore, but my point still stands. One thing that we definitely don't want to do is leave the floor without 2 of diamonds, however. That would be very bad. I don't regret this health decision, though. I think it was smart to buy health. Because we'd be like half a hit away from death now if we didn't buy liver. And I'd rather keep this run going. Okay. Book of Revelations is an easy pick here, for sure. And I think we can just go on down. Okay. Let's look in this room first. Excellent. We love HP. We hate damage downs, but we love HP for sure. We don't mind that at all. We're gonna pop some of these pots. Hell yeah. I love spider mod. And I want a key. The shears is pretty damn good. Like, almost better than Book of Revelations, but I don't think it is. Like, it would really help kill enemies, but I don't think it helps on the greed fight that much. Or maybe it would help on the greed fight that much. I don't know. But so would having a lot of health. So, impossible to know what I think about it. We, at the very least, we're spoiled for choice. I would say that both of these are very high tier items. All right. You know, and that's sort of why I don't like the Book of Revelations is like, yeah, you're getting health and health is nice, but you also get hit. And I'd rather like, I don't know, it's just boring to me. Like, I feel like if I had the shears, maybe I would get hit less because enemies would die really fast. Like, my body would have already killed all these knights walking around for sure. Like, easy. And my body could have already killed something on the other half of the room as well. So, I'm just not sure. You just don't know. Impossible to interrogate your feelings on this subject. So on one hand, if we didn't have Book of Revelations, we would be getting a little whittled down, but I'm just not seeing it as a huge problem. I guess some other questions are, all right, but what if we found car battery? Would you like Book of Revelations better with car battery or the shears? And the answer is we would probably like Book of Revelations better. It generally scales better. But we could also end up in a situation where we only get angel deals and our health gets way too high. Which isn't the worst situation to end up in, but you know, it's not efficient, that's for sure. It's a very high class problem to have, but a problem nonetheless. I also think just soul hearts are less critical overall and perhaps in many ways worse than red hearts in greed mode. They tend to cost more in the store. Youch. Ow. We might be having this big debate for nothing because I'm gonna die. You can kill bloat's eyes with science. That's pretty sick. All right. I thought it through. I like the shears better. Look at it go. That's what we love to see. Ow. Take that. Take that. Get owned. We got him. Can't overstate the value of clots either. All right, so now we got ourselves a tarot card and a dark matter. Temperance, sure.
Temperance.
Can't do anything with that, but we need to keep our 2 of diamonds. Not thrilled with anything here. We could play this beggar. I suppose he could give us a pill or something. A heart is pretty good. And a health up is pretty good. You know, for the 5 cents we put in there, I'm gonna say a 5 cents health up and a heart is, you know, like 18 cents worth of stuff for 5 cents. Can't be mad about that. Tears up's pretty good. Are any of these? Nope. I don't think any of those are tinted. I guess that's a red poop. Doesn't really matter. None of these items are any good, so we're gonna play this guy again. Is that a chaos card? All right. So we would like a hold me or something. Charge is really nice, as is a key. All right. Butterbean's not great, but a key is really good. And if we could find like a D6 or something, Hemolacria. Oh geez, this might be great or bad. We will see. Hemolacria, I never know whether or not it's gonna ruin my run. It's like every time it's either like makes your run amazingly solid or terrible. And there's no in between. And I have no way of predicting it either. We might. All right. It's less greedy, in my opinion, to take Chaos card and make sure we hit greed with it. Just don't whiff. I know I whiff Chaos card like 900% of the time, but I think I can manage this one time to not whiff it. Take Chaos card the distance, use our money multiplier on this floor. That's what I'm thinking. All right, we got 2 bodies out there. This is amazing. They're pretty much wrecking machines. If we could get like a or not a D6, like a car battery or something, that would really help. I think offensively though, you can't really ask for much more than we have on this run already. Like we're in fine shape. Yep. All right. Perfect. Ah, damn it. These guys shouldn't be too much trouble. I gotta remember that we're flying. So... Ow. Don't get killed by him. We don't need to do that. Perfect. All right. You should die soon. Excellent. And we'll hit you. Pins? Skolixes. I'm always delighted to think pin and then see Skolix. Not that Skolix is like a easier boss than pin. He's definitely not. I think it's a pleasant surprise. I can't explain it. For some reason, I just associate Skolix with more fun than pin. I think he's a more complex boss with more interesting mechanics. Okay. Let's think about this. I'm not taking Mom's knife. Why? Because I fucking hate it, bro. Alright, getting a reroll.
2. of diamonds.
Using that. Picking up the chaos card. And then getting the fudge out of here. There's really no reason for us to whiff our chaos card. Usually into it, but we don't have very much health. All right. We have quite a bit of health. So I'm a little bit more into it. I'm thinking. Wheel of Fortune. That could be interesting. Let's look in here. I love Intruder. We have good pills, so one pill makes you small, not the best. I would like Tears Up. I would like another Tears Up. I would like another Tears Up. We're at the tears cap. Intruders, okay. And this machine's pretty good, but we might just bomb both of these, hoping to get like a key. Bible track is pretty cool. Did we go in here? Yeah. So what I'm thinking is we don't spend any more money. And we just win. I guess some discounted pills are not that bad.
Infested.
I say like save our money, but then I'm banking on a good devil deal. Anyways, did we check this room? Okay, let's get our chaos card and start cooking up some magic. Our tears rate's much less of a problem, and I think we can just start saving money. I think we have plenty to deal with Hush, given that we have a chaos card. We really shouldn't miss, but in the off chance that we do miss Hush, we do have an okay build. And we have lots of scaling potential still from devil deals or maybe angel deals. So I'm not scared of not buying any more items. Die, please. Oh, here you go. Oh, whoops. Got telefragged a little bit. That's okay. We love getting telefragged. Who amongst us can say that they do not enjoy, from time to time, being telefragged? What do we got? Oh yeah, baby. Give me the whatever these guys are called. Ouch. Youch. That damage was unavoidable. You all saw it. Alright, Hemolacria worked out fine for us. And this is kind of ideal. This is the types of devil deals that we're looking for. Get a little bit more tears, a little bit more soul hearts. I love Intruder, but I can't justify it. I mean, apart from the enjoyment factor, what's the argument for Intruder? I don't know. I just think it's a sweet item. I think it's really... I think it's one of the best cosmetic items because it's so scary and ugly. Alright, so we have an energy. You know what? Give me that. And I think how many injections are we away from spun? We only have one vial. So that's fine. I think we're just not going to spend any money, unfortunately. Death, all right.
Death.
Very good. We could consider using, what's it? The shears in the store instead of in here. If we could muster a charge, which I think we should be able to get pretty quick. And the reason is then we could get those chests, which would be sick. Just want to take it easy here. I think we could use this one time in here, and then we'll build up a second charge. I think one use gives us a lot because now we're flying. And we shouldn't need that much health for greed, assuming we don't whiff the chaos card. We have our pinking shears energy, which we also shouldn't need a pinking shears charge for greed. Right? Oh, I guess we had stompies, so why do this? Sometimes you forget about stuff that you have, like stompy. The chariot? Alright. Well, this was awful. Just genuinely terrible. Not a big deal, though. Pink, whatever that thing is called, the Wretched or the Wretch or something, not strong enough to deal with me. You're gonna need a much stronger champion. That's better. Ow. Youch. Please stop hitting us. Ow. Stop it. This is one of the most annoying bosses, I think, for me, consistently. I get owned by it way more often than I think I should. Alright, we are gonna go for the devil deal. I don't know why we would go for the devil deal. Can you tell me? Want a few of these just in case we mess up the... We just don't need to go for the devil deal. But we would love a crawl space. As long as we don't mess up our chaos card, we're fine. Note, I've never successfully hit a chaos card on the channel. But I think that's fine. That's normal, actually. Don't die in here. Perfect. Alright. Alright. Everyone shut up. First chaos card hit on the channel, as far as I know. We unlocked Evil Eye, and we get to donate 60 cents. It's actually very easy to hit with chaos card. I'm just an absolute idiot. So bear with me. And that is this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, and, take it easy. I love you. Goodbye.